Oh, it's working. Wow, that was weird. For a minute I thought something happened. Okay, I'm back. And we're back with this little doll. And so what I did was I coated... Oh, hey, I missed a spot, guys. So I can show you what I did. But, out of breath. I was actually just out in my shop, and I had a lady come and purchase a couple of little dolls from me. Some of our restoration dolls that we did previously. Let me set this down for a second. I gotta have two hands to pop the lid off of that goop. And I'm just gonna coat that little hand where we missed that. Okay. I'm gonna try to pin this doll between. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. See how easily that came off? It has already been previously soaked with a little bit of the goop. So, boom. See that dirt? That is just, you know, and that was years of icky, really grimy dirt. And it is just gone. Gone, gone. Had to wash my dishes since we last spoke. Yeah, they were just getting to be completely out of hand. All right, there we go. See if we can get a focus on that. Get a background that'll help me focus. See there? And you see how effortless that was. Me and my tongue that I trip over sometimes. When my brain gets working faster than my mouth will allow it to, that's what happens. I don't stutter. I speak another language. It's called gibberish. Some of you may be familiar. All right, I washed her hair. I dunked the top of her head in the dishwater and wet it. What a day. And put a little dish soap on it. Did I say that already? And then I just rinsed it off. I took this, I'm going to show you this, not that it matters, this snuggle. I don't like the snuggle as well as I like the Gain fabric softener. The Gain seems to soften their hair better. Okay. So now I will just brush through this, and I need to grab a brush, so give me just a second. Okay, I'm actually brushing through it, but since I have to have two hands, and the reason I went ahead and turned that back on is I wanted to be able to relay to you while I was brushing through it how long it takes. The fabric softener really does make it brush through quite quickly. And because I was distracted for a moment, her hair got a little drier than I would like for it to, so I may have to dampen it a bit more in order to get the results I want out of it. It is much softer than it was, however. And it brushes right out. They may have better success with the doll hair than maybe some people, because my occupation in life for 30 years was, I haven't been actively doing it other than for the neighbors, a dog groomer. So getting tangles out of hair is something I can do quite efficiently. There we go. You see that? That looks quite a bit better. Now, I am going to try, and I need to pick one up. I'm going to try to get it at a thrift store. One of those teeny weeny, teeny tiny little flat irons. You know, that you flatten your hair out with. I've got a flat iron, but it's just going to be much too big. And a lot of people use flat irons on these dolls to get that fuzziness out of the hair and make it straight and flat and nice again. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this doll. And like I said, for probably a couple of bucks at a thrift store, I should be able to pick up one of those little teeny tiny flat irons And we will try that out on yet another episode of Listen to Me Talk Gibberish with Dolls. Oh, okay, so the eyes, as we noticed, are working and are cleaned up much better. But this one is still, let's see if I can, man, this is like, where's my other arm? It's got some crusties that are kind of hanging around. I'm going to get those. See the crusty? Little bit of crusty. Just enough to hinder the movement of this doll's eye. I'm just going to rake that crusty out of there. Yeah, see, we've got some functatious debris. I'm sure that word's in the dictionary. Functatious. Stick with me. You'll learn some words that you didn't know. All right. Let's see. Oh, that was a better response time on that eye. Let's see. Closed. Oh, we're still having a little lag. So we'll just keep removing the debris around the eye socket. This one was much heavier in debris. All right, now I noticed, force that eye to come open. All right, now, come on, focus for me. I noticed a little bit of cloudiness on the surface of this eye. And what I'm going to try, let me pause this just a second again, and we'll try something to see if it helps. Okay, once again, I'm attempting to do this with one hand. All right, so I have some rubbing alcohol on this Q-tip. No, this is not the first time that I've cleaned an eye like this. Actually, I do it all the time. And I found that sometimes when they have that brown residue around the eyes, it helps a good deal. You can exercise a little less caution